I'm going to make a quick build with the Rakdos pre-released kit that I opened. I was not able to attend the pre-releases. I was chaperoning for Pokemon. And I also wanted to play the Pokemon set as well, so it was a difficult choice. But I got a little bit of everything. I was able to do the Pokemon pre-release, and then I was able to also get this kit thanks to my local game store. So it was a Rakdos kit. So I'm going to show here what didn't make the cut. This is going to be a Mardu deck, so white, red, black. I'm just going to show the blue selection, just to show the cards that I did not choose at all, just the colors that I cut out, which are blue and green. And of course, that takes Simic completely out of the equation. So my blue selection was very defensive. I didn't pull any bombs, anything that I thought was really amazing. Yeah, some late game flying and some flash and flying, and one of the many junk mythic rares in the set. Yeah. And then in the case of green, I also did not pull anything that I thought was really good. So these are really the cards that did not make even the selection for the build. Okay. Okay, draw a card. That's nice. It's always nice to draw a card. This card is fantastic. I'm really glad that I pulled it for my collection. Second one that draws a card. The Azorius selection had some card draw and a locket. The Gruul selection was really tiny in these packs. Really tiny. Okay, some guild gates and tokens. Guild gates and tokens. So that's it. Those are the cards that are not even in the build. Then I have mana sorted. Creatures, instants, sorceries, enchantments. So I'm going to go through the creatures. I'm going to say, I don't know, 16 creatures and 8 non-creatures. This guy has Defender. Not crazy about it, so I don't think it's going to make my first round. This is my favorite common in the set, so definitely it's going to make it, for sure. This guy's got lifelink and can get pumped, so I'll take it. This guy pings, which is really good for Rakdos. I'll take it. Menace and can get pumped, so I like it, yeah. Whenever an opponent activates an ability, you can ping. That's fantastic. When it enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw a card. If you cast the spectacle cost, instead discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Great trick. I like it. Leaves behind tokens when it gets whacked. That's not bad, but I'm going to leave it for a second round. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Not crazy about it. Vigilance, when it attacks, untap another target creature you control. Not bad, but it's a second round. Death Touch, yes. Riot, so it either gets haste or +1/+1 counter, and when it attacks, target creature an opponent controls can't block, yes. When it becomes block, it deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker it's attacking for a 3/3/2, not bad, both of them. Spectacle gains Death Touch, that's all I needed to hear. I'm going to need some flyers, so I would take this. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice another creature. If you do, put 2 counters later. Whenever another creature you control, this thing deals 1 damage for 4/3. That's good, but I'll leave it for a second round. Spectacle, so it either so you have to have pinged to pay the spectacle cost. So it's cheaper. It's one cost cheaper, or 3/5/2. Doesn't fly, doesn't do anything. I'll leave it for a second round, and I got 2 of them. Riot and Menace, that's pretty good. I'll take it. look at the top of your library. Some base power thing, you know, one of these junk rares, but I'll keep it. Spectacle for 5, so the spectacle cost is larger than the cost of the card, but if the spectacle cost is paid, each opponent discards a card, and I've got 2 of them, I'll keep them. Some big blocker, maybe later. Deals 1 damage and you draw a card late game, 5/3/2. It does not fly. I don't like that. I'll think about it for next. I need flyers, so I'll take it, even though it's a 5/3/3. Deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. 6/3/4 flyer and you gain a bunch of life for gates. Not sure. I need flyers, but I'm not sure about that. Enters the battlefield, counter the number of counters. No. Sack another non-token creature. Create, and it's got afterlife. I'm not so sure. So let's see how many creatures we have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I got to get rid of 3 cards, and none of these that were my maybes made it. Okay? None of these guys made it. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. Even though I have a big flyer in here that I turned down. This guy, it's a 6/3/4. I don't really care about gaining life, and I'm not on some gate deck, so I don't really care. And the cost is just too high on everything in this guy, and it doesn't fly. So I'm gonna say no to those. And then here I gotta get rid of 3. I think is what I said. So I got to spot weak cards, or just overkill with cards that I already have. So maybe take one of these guys out since I already have 3. Maybe take one of these guys out since I already have 1. I need that flyer. This riot dude, I don't know. The demon is a 4/4/2 spectacle. Can cost to discard a card. That's nice. Take 1 out. Let's just take 1 of each of my dupes out, and let's see what I have. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. So that's it. These are my creatures. Okay. Now I took 3 cards out that I already have dupes in the deck, and they're all commons. So, and they're good. There's really nothing that says take, say, another one of these for one of these. None of them fly, and I only took 1 of the Death Touch guys. So that's kind of like a balanced way, I think, to trim my deck. So these are my creatures that I picked. Could use a few more flyers. And I'm not sure about this junk rare, but there you have it. So those are my creatures. Then for my non-creatures, I got to pick 8. So these are the instants, sorceries, and enchantments. So what's absolutely amazing here? Not sure. No. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, those are candidates. Exile. Those are candidates too. I really love the artwork for this card, but I'm going for 8 cards. I don't know. I'll think about them. I really want this. These exiles. 3 damage to any target spectacle. So it's kind of like a lightning bolt. Yeah, the skewer is a lightning bolt. This guy's for sure. Exile and draw a card. Dragon sacrifices a creature. I mean, this is a fantastic trick, but it's a 6-drop. And I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I do need a locket. And then I pick 7 other cards. Okay, so these guys didn't make it. I'm not gonna consider them. Even though I really like the artwork for this card, and it's a nice trick. I'm not going wide on critters. Don't think so. I don't think it's gonna play out that way if I played this deck. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Those are the no's. Then I gotta pick 8 cards from these. How many do I have? I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I gotta get rid of 3. Okay. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, exile target creature with power 3 or less. With 4 or greater. And so I'm gonna say my for sures are my lightning bolt wannabes, and I think I want the locket. I think I want the locket. So out of these I gotta pick 4. This guy is in. I gotta pick 3 of the here. So I'll split the difference and just pick 1 of each, because I don't really know what I'm gonna face. And then get rid of these 3. Okay, so those are my non-creature spells for the deck, and I think I'm done. Yeah, that's it. So that's my limited deck for the Rakdos skill kit, a Mardu build.